Howdy everyone, welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you're a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuing support. We are going to finish weekend of rugby league with a Indigenous fixture in the NRLW. The North Queensland Cowboys travel down to Combank Stadium to take on the Parramatta Eels in a match that pits 4th up against 5th. This is an extremely important contest since it is halfway through the NRLW season, and I think this is going to be a friggin' cracker despite some of the outs for both of these teams. I just want to say hello to Jason Reeder and Faraz. Hey champ, heads up from the game before. We're not going to talk about the game. Lads, just before, but what a cracking finish that was, because we've got to focus on this upcoming fixture between the Parramatta Eels and the North Queensland Cowboys in the NRLW. So we'll go as we see both of these sides walking out side by side out at Combank Stadium. We'll go through the home team first. Church, Faye, and Mataele are the back three, with Jin and Tui the centres. Beckett and Pearson are the halves. Albert, Cherrington, and Eels starting front row. Jackson, Murphy, and Arlo are the back row, with Murphy being the captain. The interchange is Todd Hunter, Travis McWilliams, and Amiatu, and Ruby Jean Kennard Ellis is 18th player. For the North Queensland Cowboys, there are a couple of changes. So Whitfield, Blackwell, and Goldthorpe are the back three. Roach and Peters are the centres. In comes Kira Dibb. This is her first game in a fortnight or a couple of weeks. Tallulah Tillett will be the halfback. It'll be interesting to see how both of those players actually play, if they do in their respective roles. Mackenzie Wheel, Manselman, and Peacock start. Peacock promoted to the starting side. Harden, Barnu, and Chester are the back row, with Barnu with jersey 17 on her back. Orman Maunsell, Ford, Lillian Yarrow, and we see Lily Dick again in the NRLW, the first time since round number 2, or round number 3, but she played against the Newcastle Knights. And Tiana Raffstrand-Smith is 18th player. She is getting closer and closer. So the outs for the North Queensland Cowboys, Nevada George and Rosie Kelly. Therefore, in comes Kira Dibb and Tiana. And the outs for the Parramatta Eels are massive. Tohi Hiku, Cherrington, and Rory Owen are out for the Parramatta Eels. I feel like maybe I should just shut my mouth while they do the Welcome to Country out there at Combank Stadium, just temporarily. Okay, that is the Welcome to Country done. Sorry about the radio silence. I just felt like I should have just shut my mouth there just for half a second. Faraz leaves a comment here. Thank you, mate. Obviously, the Broncos woman won the first 2 comps. If he's not mistaken, of course you'd know that, mate. Of course you should know that. And then the Knights had a few comps. Now the Roosters alongside, which is overall the powerhouses of NRLW are the Broncos and Knights. Or you've got to chuck in the Roosters, as you said, man, for sure. Yeah, I'd probably go Broncos. Probably Roosters, just because they've had just a couple more grand finals than Newcastle. So the best, most powerful would be Broncos, Roosters, and Knights. Alrighty, so we got kickoff, and it's the Parramatta Eels kicking to the North Queensland Cowboys. Tallulah Tillett accepts it 15 metres out, and S.A. Barnu is the lady that charges into the Parramatta Eels forward pack. North Queensland, they are running right to left of screen. Manselman at dummy half passes left infield here for Lily Peacock, and she's tackled 15 shy of halfway. Get off her, Parramatta. Manselman left, flat for Wheel. She's arcing on her run and picks out Pearson and gets post-contact meters. She's stopped about 2 metres short of halfway. Manselman continues to go left, finds Dibb, cut out left, to Abigail Roach, and she's met solidly there by Albert and Pearson. She's getting very close to the interchange sideline, but she plays the ball now, and it's a scoot out of dummy half by Blackwell, who finds Dibb, then gets it to Manselman, and Manselman is going to be tackled on the last. Dibb is a dummy half. She passes right to Tallulah Tillett, and she puts it sky high from 32 metres out, and it's batted backwards, potentially knocked on by Parramatta. And it is knocked on by Parramatta. Good start. Really nice start from the North Queensland Cowboys. Despite Charrington and Owen and Tohi Hiku out, the Parramatta Eels, it's still a pretty dangerous lineup as I'm pulling out the silver hair. Where the hell did I get that from? Gee whiz. Alrighty. Jason Reader asked, how did I get on with my tips overall? I think maybe 4 out of 8. I think, but we stick with the play. So till it feeds. Mansman out back, wrapped around Tillett, left to Dib, afforded to run and then gave it off to Whitfield. She stopped about 10 metres out. On the interchange sideline, Dib passes right back infield for Mansman at first receiver, then to the prop Mackenzie Wheel. And Mackenzie Wheel's taken down 5 metres out. The left of the goalpost here. Mansell right to Dib, right to Tillett, right to Peters. Peters gives it to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe comes back in, beats one, but she is getting rounded in by Mahalia Murphy. This is third tackle. And Estee Banu has the carry. She's going to try and barge her way over the try line, but there's about 3 defenders there for Eels to take her down. Mansellman at dummy half. Left for Dib. Left for Chester. Chester. It's going to get stopped right in front of the try line, but a good effort from her. Mansellman waits at dummy half. This is last tackle. They're left of the post. Went directly backwards to Dib, who puts in a grubber kick. It's getting chased in. It's going to be battered dead by the Parramatta Eels. And another set of 6 is coming here for the North Queensland Cowboys. Very nicely worked. Very nicely defended, but very nicely worked by the North Queensland Cowboys. She'll bring up this banner in just a tick. So we've had 3 minutes gone and the Parramatta Eels have not touched the pill yet. Now I'll bring up the ladder momentarily. So it's a goal line dropout, taken, lands just before the 30-metre line. I think that's with Francesca Goldthorpe, and she gets to the 20-metre line and makes about 5 post-contact metres there on that charge. So they're about 15 metres to the right of the post. Mansellman passes left infield for S.A. Barnu. If I'm not mistaken, good lordy loo, the heavens have opened up out at Combank Stadium, plays the ball, and it's getting worked for Mackenzie Wheel. Mackenzie Wheel driving really close towards the try line, but stopped. Third tackle, almost 4 minutes gone. Mansellman passes right to Dib at first receiver, passes flat for Barnu. It is absolutely teeming down out at Combank Stadium all of a sudden. Fourth tackle, right in front of the post. Mansellman goes left. Dib. Is this Whitfield? Oh, she nearly dropped it and gave it to Roach, who just had to take the tackle there. This is last tackle. And Whitfield goes to Dib, who puts in a cross-field kick. This is Harden underneath it. She's taken it. No, it's Parramatta that's taken it. So really nice defence from the Parramatta Eels to start off with. And this is Zali Faye scooting to the left-hand side. And Mansellman and Barnu were there to meet her on the 10-metre line. Mahalia Murphy is a dummy half, and she passes right to Fleur Jin. And she's able to make about 5 or 6 metres. Stop just short of the 20. They go back left, and this here is Matayele, and she's been a power and strength for the Parramatta Eels in 2025. She's gotten to 30, and Charrington's gotten to dummy half, and she passes infield for Brianna Eels. Makes about 5 or 6 metres. So last tackle. Nice discipline, nice defence, nice kick pressure. And I think the Parramatta Eels, due to a charge down, are going to have 6 again. Crap. All right, so Pearson at dummy half passes right. I can't quite tell who that is. I think that might have been Church. And I think it was actually, and she's earned a penalty for her team. Alrighty. So 6 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Territory has been pretty much 100% for the North Queensland Cowboys up until this point. What a shame it is actually. Oh, that's a very flat pass, fails to Albert, but play on. Chester and Dib take down Albert, and Albert plays the ball about 35 metres out, and this is the rookie Arlo. She's had an impressive year herself. She will play the ball now. 25 out, they go right. Pearson flat for Albert once more, and she's brought down by 3 Cowboys here. Let's see if the Cowboys can show some defense as well, like the Parramatta Eels just did, as Pearson goes left and finds Beckett. Beckett still stands and is eventually brought down with Barnu coming in over the top. And this is Cherrington dummying, going forward, Harden in front of Cherrington. And the defense was there from the North Queensland Cowboys. All right, so it's flung out the back right to Pearson, who decides to go to the left, and she puts in a kick that is way too deep. So nice defense as Goldthorpe charges back to the 20-metre line. And she will tap the ball now, and she will hit the ball up, running to the left-hand side and getting to the 30-metre line. So it's a 7-tackle set. That is tackle 0. Just want to say hello to Nath J. G'day, Wobbling mate. Hit the like. Thank you very much, man. All right. And I believe that is Crystal Blackwell, who's hit the ball up to the 40-metre line. Manselman goes right. Whitfeld has a charge. She was absolutely insane last week, Whitfeld. She will play the ball right on halfway. Manselman left in field for Wheel, and Wheel is able to make post-contact meters to the Parramatta Eels 40-metre line. Third tackle, Manselman, right, till it, juggled it, but then put Harden back under, and Harden makes a couple more meters and is stopped just before the Parramatta Eel 30. Manselman runs to the right-hand side. Tillett is afforded to run, gives it to Peters, and Peters is tackled on the 20. So they've gone approximately 60 metres or so as Tillett gets boot to ball, sky high. Church takes it on the full, and Manselman is there. And Manselman's taken Abby Church high bugger. So they get they get out of jail there, do the Parramatta Eels. Right. So 8 minutes gone, and it is 0-0. A shame about the rain, but this is 4th versus 5th in the NRLW. And when you've got teams like Gold Coast Titans and maybe Bankstown Bulldogs sniffing on you, and now the Sharks getting ahead of the Cowboys earlier today, this is a massive game. As a matter of fact, it's 5th versus 6th now. Church gets out of dummy half and gets to the 40, and nice stop by Bree Chester. Dib was also there. Third tackle, screwed out of dummy half by Cherrington, breaks them from halfway over the 40. She goes, getting to the 30. It's Cherrington versus Whitfield, and she fended away from Whitfield, but Tallulah Tillett was there to take down Cherrington. Church goes right to Eels, and Eels is taken down 11 metres out, right in front of the goalpost, or in the middle of the goalpost, and they go back left. Pearson running, puts in a grubber kick. Goldthorpe's there, and she takes it very well. Man, Goldthorpe having a cracking season and safe as a bank there on that occasion. As Jasmine Peters gets into her work, into the real rough stuff, and as a hit up, makes about 8 or so metres. As Tillett gives it left, and that is Abigail Roach, who gets over the 20 and is taken down about 22 metres out from her own try line. This is S.A. Barney with another touch, and she make it to the 30. She does. So you'd say the Cowboys are central. Manselman on 4th, goes left, finds Bree Chester, and she collides with Chloe Jackson. Manselman, last tackle, back right, Dib, gives it a roll, and it's found grass. It's going to bounce right onto the 10-metre line. Sally Faye is there to pick it up. She's coming back centrally, and she's bumped away from Kira Dib and finished off by Company 20 metres out. So Rachel Pearson at dummy half goes down further right-hand side. And this is a nice carry from the Parramatta Eels, and it's finished with your trail on the occasion. It looks like Lindsay Tui with the ball there, playing the ball on her own 40. And this is Abby Church getting to halfway. Third tackle. I'll update the time in a second, but we're 10 minutes in. Still 0-0. And there hasn't been any errors from either of these two teams. Touch wood. But 10 minutes in the driving rain, there's been no errors. Maybe a couple of wayward kicks as Pearson gives it out left to Fleur Chin, who was on the carry, but Peters and Harden were there. And this is last tackle. So the Eels are running left to right. They choose to pass left, and this is Beckett with a grubber kick. Goldthorpe is chasing, so too is Faye. And Goldthorpe will cop a knee to the back of the melon, if you don't mind, and a goal line dropout has been forced. Good footy. good footy from both of these teams. I'll just update the time to 11 minutes gone. Thank you to everyone that's come in and said g'day and given it a view and given it a like. I really appreciate it. So goal line dropout here from Kira Dibb. Lands about 32 metres out, but dribbles its way down to halfway. So a good kick in the end from Dibb. And this is Eels who collide with Harden and Peacock. And she was stopped on the Cowboys' 30-metre line. And Sherrington goes right. Arlo right to Albert. Or Banu versus Albert, a couple of Papua New Guinean orchids potentially colliding later on big time in this game. As Arlo has another touch and she's stopped about 11 metres out. The Parramatta Eels are central. Third tackle, Sherrington goes right, Pearson out the back, right to Church, and she dummies and beats 1-2. Whitfield there, can she hold her up? She does. What a try saver from Kai Whitfield. So this will be fourth tackle, and Church will play the ball on the 10. Sherrington goes left, finds Pearson. Arlo dummies, takes the tackle, settles things down, but sets things up for Parramatta. Sherrington dummy half, runs to the right-hand side, goes for the try herself on the last. I wonder if she knew if it was the last tackle or not, just quietly. But Cowboys take it. Kai Whitfield squirts to the left-hand side, beats the initial attempt by Albert, and she gets over the 10-metre line by a metre or so. Look at dummy half now. She goes left. This is Crystal Blackwell with a hit up. She got away from Pearson and is stopped about 27 metres out from her own try line. Dibb right to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe over the 30, and the Cowboys are now central in their attack. We've had about 18 minutes gone. They're about 13 minutes gone, actually, in this first half, and it's still 0-0, but it's still 100% completion. It's Talisha Harden, plays it just short of halfway. This is Whitfield, one off the ruck and scheming and getting to the Parramatta Eels 40, and beyond that by about 5 metres. Last tackle, Manselman goes right, finds Tillett. Tillett puts it sky high, and Church takes it on her own 10, and good defence from Peters and Harden to come in over the top to complete it. Alrighty then. So Faye with a nice scoot to the right-hand side, stopped 25 metres out from her own try line by Bree Chester. And this here is Lindsay Tui with a carry. Over the 30-metre line she goes and gains a few post-contact metres. She'll play the ball now. Third tackle, Sherrington. Pearson to the right-hand side. This is Jackson. This is her first touch of the game, and she's able to work her way to halfway. I thought she was the rookie of the season, was Chloe Jackson last year. As it's flung back left infield already. There's been an interchange by Steve Georgalis for Parramatta. That's McWilliams that's out there. And now on last tackle, Pearson puts the ball sky high from Cowboys' 40-metre line. Whitfield takes it 11 metres out, running to the right-hand side to centralise the Cowboys' attack. She gets over the 20. She's getting driven back to that 20, and she's brought down eventually. Dibb at dummy half again. Cut out right. Oh, it's a penalty for North Queensland. That's sensational stuff. Very good. Very good. I'll just take a breather and shut up for a second. Alrighty. So we've had 15 minutes, and it's still 100% completion. And the kick is taken by Dibb, and it lands on the Parramatta Eels 40. And the Cowboys are running right to left of screen. Roach taps it, goes right, Dibb, right to Chester. And Chester, nice post-contact metres, and makes about 5 metres from where the ball was tapped. Manselman goes right to Tillett, right to Wheel. And Wheel's picked up by Mahalia Murphy, driven back to where the friggin' penalty tap was taken on the Parramatta Eels 40-metre line. Great defence from the captain. And this here, is Lily Peacock. And she's getting driven back by Arlo and company back to the 40-metre line. They've had 1 metre gain. Manselman scoots to the right-hand side and makes an effective 12 meters. That's exactly what was needed. Tallulah Tillett does the same, still running. Very late pass for Jasmine Peters, who backs her way to about 11 meters out. And Manselman continues to go down the short right-hand side scoots, and that's okay. On last tackle, that's okay. Cowboys just got to show some discipline here. Box them in. Not that I'm being biased. And this is Beckett now with a scoot out of dummy half. That's a pretty effective scoot getting to the 10-meter line here. Church again with a scoot to the right-hand side. Oh, and Faye copped a late pass and copped a pretty big hit from Lily Peacock. And she'll play the ball on the 20-meter line. Church, another scoot from dummy half and stopped just before the 30-meter line. It's third tackle. Eels running left to right as Charrington gives it right to, I can't quite tell, I think that's Brianna Eels there, who's gotten to the 40. Charrington, right. Arlo, can she pass late? Or couldn't. That was Lily Peacock in there, and Charrington passes right to Pearson. That's a nice get out of jail set from the Parramatta Eels. Oh, Whitfield's allowed it to bounce, and it's been ruled backwards. She didn't take it, and Whitfield's able to get back to the 20-meter line. Still going, and Whitfield will play the ball just short of the 30. Tillett right to Francesca Goldthorpe, and she will play the ball about 15 out. Tillett left. Blackwell over the 40, running to the left-hand side, and she is greeted by Chloe Jackson, and she fended away from her. So Blackwell, good fun, got to halfway. Dib at dummy half goes right infield, and that looks like it's Lillian Yarrow who's out there. Who'll play the ball on the 40, and Dib got to dummy half and found Chester. Chester stopped, still going, breaks away from one and got to the 20 in the end. 15 metres gained, last tackle, 20 metres out, Manselman, left, Dib, puts in the grubber kick, it's ricocheted off of Dewey's legs, and nice defence, Parramatta, and looking for some discipline here from North Queensland. And this is Mate LA now with a huge carry. She is a impactful carrier of the pill, is Mate LA. Church passes left infield for Tui, and Tui, post-contact meters, gets her beyond the 20-meter line. I got to update that time in just half a moment. So this is jersey 15 for the Parramatta Eels. Paige Travis is out there. Arlo was off for a breather. She was pretty good in that first stint of hers. Tess McWilliams, under-19's State of Origin representative, carrying it to just short of halfway. This is last tackle. Charrington goes right. This is Pearson. Pearson kicks it 5 metres infield, and it's not allowed to bounce this time by Crystal Blackwell. And she passes left to Abigail Roach, and she beats two of them and gets over the 40-metre line. Oh, my goodness. Roach had to reach back and grab that and made great metres off of the pass. And this is Crystal Blackwell with a straight hard carry, getting it to halfway. And this is second tackle. Second tackle, and Dib goes flat for Lily Peacock, who's still out there. And she makes about 6 metres. Manselman at dummy half goes right. Great carry from her. Got herself to the 30-metre line. Fourth tackle. Play the ball. Dib again at dummy half. Now she scoots. Goes right. Oh, no, Tillett. Dummies. Beats one. Passes right to Jakaya Whitfield, if I'm not mistaken. It was last tackle. Tillett. Left. Manselman, what does she do? She puts in a grubber kick that beats everybody and earns her team a goal line dropout again in really wet conditions. We've got a 100% completion rate from both of these sides. Really good game of footy. Really good game of footy. So we've had 20 minutes. It's still 0-0, but it has not been boring. It has been high quality stuff. And the goal line dropout dribbles to about 25 metres out towards Goldthorpe, and she's scheming, and she beat the first attempt of Murphy. And she's brought down. Manselman, left. Yarrow does pass to Chester, and Chester will play the ball about 12, 13 metres out. Cowboys are central. They go left. This is Peacock, who's still out there. Runs straight at Chloe Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, and is eventually tackled They're about 5 metres out here. Manselman, a good catch from Till. It goes out the back to Yarrow, goes right to Whitfield, gets away from one, and is stopped right in front of the try line. Holy smokes. Fourth tackle, the right of the goal post. Yarrow at dummy half, left for Tillett. Bad pass, had to trap it with her foot, and she's just going to have to take the tackle. So a couple of passes there from Cowboys going wayward. Fatigue maybe getting into the game as Dib puts in a last tackle kick that goes way too deep, and it's caught on the full by Zali Faye, who's racing back towards the 20, and she taps the ball. I don't think that was on the white line, ref, but anyway, she'll get to over the 30-metre line by a couple of metres, Church goes right, Pearson right to Tui, and Tui is brought down 5 metres shy of halfway. So they just lost their way there, did North Queensland. And this here is Matayele. Oh, man, she is power deluxe. She is stopped on the Cowboys 40. Second tackle, and Pearson goes left. McWilliams at first receiver just goes straight and hard and makes 5 metres or so. And the Parramatta Eels are about 30 out. This is Pearson on the left-hand side. Flat there for Mahalia Murphy, and she stopped 22 out. And Sherrington on fourth goes left. This is Beckett. Left for Flurgin, who's stepping in. She's looked dangerous every time she's touched the ball today. So Parramatta Eels, they're 10 metres out here. Right to Pearson. She says, no, we're going back left. That was a forward pass, was it not? It was. And we got the first error of the game. Not a ball handling error, but it's a forward pass from the Parramatta Eels. So we still haven't had a knock on in this wet weather, but fatigue from both of these sides in a really physical affair. Alrighty, so Tillard's dummy half, left to Goldthorpe. And Goldthorpe beat one, and she's looking dangerous tonight, Goldthorpe. Tillett waits to dummy half, goes left, and this is Whitfield. And man, there's so much rough and tumble about Jacquia Whitfield at the back, and that looks like it's Alicia Ford that's out there now. So Mansman is off, Ford is on, and Roach is still making great post-contact meters and is stopped just shy of halfway. Third tackle, Dib, goes right, and that looks like, well, there's your first error, unfortunately. So that's Hayley J. Orman-Maunsell. She was crunched, and that's the first error of the game. I'll just give myself a breather. Looks like Cherrington and McWilliams that crunched Orman-Maunsell. Alrighty. All right, so the Eels, Pearson feeds it, and this is Beckett 5 metres inside Cowboys territory, and Cherrington scoots to the left and makes about 10 metres. So second tackle, and they're 15 metres inside Cowboys territory. Mahalia Murphy, and she gets over the 30, 15 metres inside, or 20 metres inside Cowboys territory. Brianna Eels, the starting prop, still out there. She's tackled on the 20. Cherrington, left. Pearson on the wraparound. Dummies, left to Beckett. She stops on her run, and she's eventually brought down there by Lillian Yarra and Talisha Harden. Cherrington at dummy half goes right. Pearson, crossfield kick. Taken on the full by Matayele. She's running to the left-hand side. Orman-Maunsell with great contact and a try saver. But there's a penalty here for North Queensland. Great stuff. 25 minutes gone. It's still 0-0, and it's freaking good footy. Don't look at the scoreline and think that this has been boring, because this has been high-quality football from two desperate sides. It's coming into the round, it was 4th versus 5th, but at kickoff, it was 5th versus 6th. Then one of these two teams at the end of it all is going to find themselves in fourth. All right, so Alicia Ford right to Lillian Yarrow, and Yarrow was met very quickly by Parramatta on her own 30. Manselman right to Tillett, right to Peters. Peters, a nice, strong and fast charge, getting herself to the 40-meter line. Third tackle. So we've still got Mantleman out there along with Ford. Lillian Yarrow ball plays to left-hand side for Dib. Left to Ormond Maunsell. And the Cowboys enter Parramatta Eels territory by about 5 metres. Fourth tackle. And Mantleman runs before passing to Chester, who beats the first attempted tackle by McWilliams. She's able to rumble her way to the 30-metre line. Cowboys running right to left. Mantleman goes right. Dib puts the ball up sky high, and that is gone directly right. But Goldthorpe takes it on the full, offloads it. Oh, I think it's just going to be ruled a knock on here, unfortunately. So that's a couple of errors in a row, but can't blame Goldthorpe for that. Okay. So we've got 8 minutes left in the second half. And the rain has been, I think it's been a factor in regards to the low scoring. But the defenses have both been really good. Oh, it's a penalty by the Cowboys, just rushing up. Offside. Bugger. All right, so this is a massive opportunity here for Parramatta, who are doing things without Tohi Hiku, Kennedy Charrington, Rory Owen. Pearson kicks for touch, and the Eels are going to start a fresh set on the 40. So Jin passes right to Mahalia Murphy. Wasn't entirely expecting it, I don't think, and she gave it off to Brianna Eels, if I'm not mistaken, who's still out there. She started the game at prop. All right, so this is Paige Travis, who puts Elsie Albert back under, and Albert breaks away from one, still carrying, still going. This Elsie Albert plays the ball. Charrington right for Pearson, right for Travis, coming back towards Lillian Yarrow and Alicia Ford. Third tackle, 7 minutes to go. Charrington, left, Pearson, left, Beckett, left, off of Mahalia Murphy. Tillett and company were there. This is fourth tackle, 7 minutes to go. They're 5 metres out. Charrington goes out the back right to Pearson, right to Brianna Eels. She's just going to rumble forward. No dummying or anything, and she's stopped 4 metres out, I'd say. Last tackle, they're right at the goalpost. Charrington goes way back left infield. Oh, Pearson puts in a kick until it takes it on the full. Oh, what's the call here? It's been trapped in the in-goal area. Well, looks like we've got a goal line dropout. Alrighty. Captain's challenge. There was a suggestion that there was a knock-on by the Parramatta Eels. Whilst one of them was offside. I wonder if one of the Eels are offside here, Mahalia Murphy. Albert may be a little offside as well. We're not going to tell from... Okay, so Albert looks... I think we're looking primarily at Mahalia Murphy here. And I think Mahalia Murphy is offside. Okay. So Cowboys retain the challenge. Yeah. All right, so 6.5 minutes to go. Cowboys got to hold on here as Dib. Ball on dropout. Goes to the right-hand side, and it's picked up by Beckett, and Albert is going to connect with Talisha Harden and other Cowboys, and she gets to the 20-metre line, nearly drops it. She's got to get more. All right, so Albert will play the ball 18 metres out, and Murphy has a hit up. And Murphy is tackled 11 metres out. They're a little bit left of centre here at the Parramatta Eels, and Charrington goes right out the back to Pearson, flat for Jackson. And Jackson is taken care of by Ormond Maunsell. And looks like Lily Dick is out there now. Charrington, she goes left. Pearson, way out left to Elsie Albert. Albert versus Tillett. And Tillett holds her own with Cowboys coming in to stop her momentum as well. This is fourth tackle, just a few meters out. Charrington dummies and goes herself and takes the arm over, and the deadlock is broken. Charrington with a scoot out of dummy half breaks the deadlock. It is 4 points to nil with 5 minutes to go in this first half. That captain's challenge, eh? That captain's challenge, I could have sworn that Murphy was offside. Bugger. Good stuff from both teams. Good stuff from both teams. Just probably 2 errors from both of these sides. Both completing at about 90%, 85% above. It's Charrington who breaks the deadlock 4-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Okay. So Pearson takes the shot. Oh, it's going to stay to the right-hand side and bounce off the left-hand goal post and remain at 4 points to nil. Alrighty. That's a little bit to work with. Alrighty. Yeah, no, look, there's nothing really that you can do about that. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Fatigue is there. Yeah, it was bound to break soon, and there she is. Alrighty. So kickoff is taken. It lands on the 20. Oy, nearly a mix-up. And Beckett is taken down. Plays the ball. Passed right infield for Mahalia Murphy, who was offside, I swear. She gets to the 30-metre line thereabouts. Plays the ball. Charrington goes out the back right here. Can't tell who that is. That's still Brianna Eels out there at prop because it's 10 on the back. She gets to the 40-metre line. Third tackle. Charrington, right. Pearson, right. Jackson, and enters Cowboys territory here by a few metres. And Jackson plays the ball. Charrington, flat pass for Pearson. Left to Eels, left to Albert. And Albert still standing in the tackle, still moving forward. Eventually brought down by Chester and Harden. Last tackle, Charrington. Out back left for Pearson. Puts in a high kick. And it's taken by Goldthorpe. Oh, she is safe as a bank, is Goldthorpe. And she got a couple of knees in the back by Zali Faye. Jasmine Peters now has to hit up, getting her to the 20-metre line. Maybe this might break the shackles for the Cowboys. 2.5 minutes to go. And this is Whitfeld. Looked for someone, but just took the tackle herself. She's about 18 shy of halfway. Forward at dummy half, goes left. This is Blackwell and gets to the 40-metre line. And this is fourth tackle. Forward at dummy half, goes right. And this here, I believe, is Lillian Yarrow getting to halfway. And this is the last. Forward, Tillett, just low and hard, finding the grass and bouncing all the way down to the Eels try line. So a good kick from Tillett. What's the chase like? It's not too bad. Oh, that fence there from Alicia Ford. Great hit from Ford on Zali Faye. That's an ordinary play the ball. It is an ordinary play the ball. Faye did not play that ball correctly, did not set herself. And now North Queensland have a chance to hit that pretty much straight away. But there's 90 seconds to go. I'll just update that clock. And no, it's not going to be a scrum. It's just a play the ball. And that's Lily Dick now with her first hit up of the game. Forward at dummy half. Left for Tillett. Tillett left for Dib. Dib dummies and is going to just be tackled there unless she can't get a late offload out. No, she can't. All right. So there's about 70 seconds to go. Forward goes right. This is Yarrow running straight and hard. And she's brought down right in front of the try line, right off the goalpost by a couple of meters. Forward. It's really Dick back under, and Dick might fall over the line. What's the call here? So Dick's got to go back to the 10, fourth tackle. Oh, man. It was nearly a mix-up at the play the ball. Forward, they go right, Tillett, right to Harden, out the back, right to Whitfeld. Whitfeld charges hard, charges straight, but she's going to be held up with one more play to go, with about 40 seconds remaining. Alrighty. And Whitfeld plays the ball. No, but yeah, she's got to go back to the 10. So they're right on the sideline here, right up against it. Forward, left, Tillett, right-footed crossfield kick here. Ormond Mornstall. It's allowed to bounce, and it's wrapped up at the back there by Parramatta Eels. What's the call here? It's a penalty. No, it's just a play the ball. They're ruling a bit of a knock on there. Alrighty. Well, again, I think it's the same as last weekend. I'd like to see in this second half Blackwell given more of an opportunity to do her thing with Whitfield and Roach combining. Because they've really focused down the Parramatta Eels left edge defensively in this first half. Good contact by Ford to end the half, and that brings an end to a very good quality game of footy. Very, very good game of footy, actually. 4 points to nil. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go away for 10 minutes and I'll be back for the second half. But a really good game of footy. 4 points to nil to the Parramatta Eels. Oi! G'day everyone. Thank you to the handful of people that are still in the chat. Thank you very much. As the light eventually makes me not look like a freaking ghost. 4 points to nil at halftime to the Parramatta Eels in probably the game of the weekend so far. I know that we had Raiders and Broncos score well over 60 points in their contest collectively. But this is some desperate stuff between two sides who are battling to finish the round in fourth spot by themselves. They will be the only team, the winner of this one, that will be on 8 competition points, sitting in fourth spot, hoping that Roosters, Broncos and Knights slip up over the coming weeks. So we'll go into the team stats here. Oh, hang on. I'll just refresh my browser. All right, so team stats. So 50% possession, 88-86%. So 16 out of 18, 13 out of 15, only 2 areas, but for both of those sides. The run meters and post contact are bigger for Parramatta Eels. Line breaks 3-0. Tackle breaks, though, Cowboys lead that department. It's the forward pack that has really stood up in the absence of a couple of their injuries for the Parramatta Eels. So Elsie Albert and Brianna Eels absolutely rumbling forward for the Parramatta Eels in that first half, and really having the Cowboys on the back foot as we're back live with the action there here at Combank. Missed tackles 14-12, so I guess you could say that they need to be better in that department, the Parramatta Eels. Penalties conceded has not been too bad. It hasn't been an ill-disciplined performance from either of these two sides. It's a really evenly fought contest at the moment. And am really looking forward to this second half as the cameraman doesn't know that he's on live and had his camera sideways there. Alrighty, so we're going to have Kira Dib kick us off as I whack my glasses on. So again, the winner of this will be alone on fourth, and the loser of this one will still be inside the top 6, but on the precipice with the Titans and the Bulldogs behind them with that 1 point due to their draw last weekend, and then the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks seemingly finding form again against the Dragons yesterday down at Cogra. So looks like that the rain has subsided, or maybe it's still sprinkling. It looks like the rain has subsided. Alrighty. Alrighty, just waiting for recommencement. And it's been kicked off to the right-hand side, and Mahalia Murphy had to get to it really quick. It did not go long. They kicked it to the right-hand side, and it took a real sharp right turn. So the Eels in the second half running right to left of screen, and this is Paige Travis with the hit-up. Good quick defence there by North Queensland. She will get up and play the ball. 15 shy of halfway. They go right to Pearson, right to Jackson, and she is met by Ormond Maunsell and Dibb. She will play the ball on the 40-metre line. Charrington left in field for Albert, and she dummies and runs straight back towards the ruck, and she's met there well by the Cowboys. Very little post-contact meters on offer that time, and they go left. And it's a hit up there by Brianna Eels, who may have been top 3 best on ground in that first half. She was exceptional. Charrington goes right. Pearson puts the ball up sky high. It's not got a whole lot of depth. It's allowed to bounce, and I think that's going to be ruled a knock-on by Parramatta. It was touched by Roach, but it's a knock-on by the Parramatta Eels. So not a long kick-off by the Cowboys, but then conversely, it wasn't a long kick by Pearson. So we're back underway, and this is Abigail Roach with the hit up. Plays the ball on her own 30. Divot dummy half goes right. Whitfeld dummies and, oh man, runs right into Eels and Albert. Get it. Whitfield plays the ball, then a scoot by Alicia Ford, goes over the halfway and gets to the Parramatta Eels 40-metre line. That's a 20-metre scoot by Ford. Well done, Alicia Ford. Goldthorpe now passes left to Yarrow, left to Dibb, out the back to Casper. Casper offloads it to Blackwell. Blackwell trying to fend away from one. She does. She's still running right-hand side and she has to stop before she goes way too far right. And she'll play the ball basically on the 40-metre line. This is Chester straight and hard. And she's able to get to, well, she has a late shove there by her teammate and she gets over the 30-metre line. Last tackle, Ford finds Dibb, 30 metres out, puts the ball sky high. Batted back by Goldthorpe into the hands of Harden, left to Tillett. Where the second kick, she puts the kick back to the right-hand side and it's taken in the in-goal area by Church. It wasn't too bad of a kick, but it's great awareness by the Parramatta fullback in Church. She taps the ball and is able to get to the 30-metre line. Thankfully, there were no Cowboys that were offside. This is zero tackle. Pearson goes right, and that looks like Matayele, and she's tackled about 6 metres shy of halfway. They continue to go down the short-hand side with Lindsay Tui, and she enters Cowboys territory after a 10-metre carry. Great post-contact meters from Lindsay Tui. This is Pearson, left for Albert, and Albert is captured just beyond the 40-metre line. Third tackle, 15 metres inside Cowboys territory here. And I'm just going to update the time. And this is Pearson, left for Beckett. Beckett, there wasn't anything out towards her left-hand side. So she takes the tackle. This is fourth, Sherrington, right. Murphy, just straight and hard, no thought of an offload or dummying, and she gets to about 15 metres out. I think the rain may have just started back up again. As Beckett, to the left-hand side, puts in a right-footed kick, and it's knocked on by Goldthorpe and straight into the hands of Rosemary Beckett. Bugger. Well, 8 points to 0, and it's a good kick from Rosemary Beckett. Put all sorts of pressure on Goldthorpe. Everyone's on side. It was great pressure from Zali Faye, who looks to be the taller of her and Goldthorpe. Let's go see if Faye... You'd say that any touch from Zali Faye has gone backwards. And the kicker gets the scraps. It's gone backwards by Faye. And it's a try for Rosemary Beckett. 8 points to 0 with a kick to come. Oh. Okay. Try just confirmed. And Pearson, no mistake this time. 10 points to 0 straight over the black dot. Damn. Alicia Ford, she had a great scoot out of dummy half, a 20-metre scoot. And the next play, it broke down and just lost all momentum and lost a bit of territory as well. Tallulah Tillett then had the chance to put in it wasn't a bad kick. It just went a fraction too long, and it was even better awareness from Abby Church to have her foot in the in-goal area, which caused the 7-tackle set. So it's game of millimetres, this one, and that's a much better kick-off. It's taken on the full by Beckett, a metre out from the try line. Paige Travis, full acceleration into the Cowboys defence, plays the ball on the 20. Cherrington right to Eels, met by Dibb and Ormond Morsel, and she will eventually be brought down. Play the ball. Cherrington right, Jackson over the 30. Post contact meters gets to just shy of the 40-metre line. 10 points to 0. 6 minutes into the second half. Cherrington goes left. Pearson, Albert were cutting against the grain and looked to have nearly have broken the line, but she's brought down by Yarrow and Chester. Cherrington flat left for Pearson, Beckett and Murphy. They're now in Cowboys territory. by about 7 or so meters. This is last tackle, however. Cherrington left for Beckett. Beckett puts in a right-footed kick from 40 meters out, and it's taken on the full by Whitfield. Blackwell, who then passes left out to Whitfield. Oh, it looked a bit dangerous there. They do have to start playing some footy. They've got to start using their width at the moment, Cowboys. 28 and a half minutes to go. Blackwell was not expecting that. And Abigail Roach took the pass from Blackwell, and then Roach got up to the 30-metre line. Dib passes right infield for Goldthorpe, who just goes straight and hard. That's a good carry from Goldthorpe, getting to the 40-metre line. This is now third tackle. Ford scoots to the left-hand side. Why not? She makes another 11, 12 metre carry again, and she gets up and plays the ball now. And now run here from Yarrow gets them over the 40-metre line. This is last tackle. Maybe a second effort there from Cherrington, but play on. Tallulah Tillett puts the ball sky high from about 35 metres out, and it's taken on the full there by Zali Faye, who's running to the right-hand side and is met there by Tallulah Tillett and company. Alrighty, I'll update that time now. I'll just forego. So Church runs to the left-hand side and again is met by Tillett, and Talisha Harden is there. And this here, I believe that's Matayele, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's Lindsay Tui. That is Matayele, plays the ball. Cherrington right to Pearson, right. Ooh. Of course it's Brianna Eels. I shouldn't even doubt it at this point. Brianna Eels plays the ball on the fourth. Oh, that's a shoddy play, the ball, but Pearson gets the pass. Now Jackson is met by Kira Dibb. Kira Dibb defensively has been really strong in this game. Oh, I believe that's Arlo that's now back out there, if I'm not mistaken. And now the final tackle kick is put up, and it's taken on the full there by Jakaya Whitfield, who gets over the 20 and gets back to the 30, broke a couple tackles and wrapped up by Pearson. Play the ball. Dibb, left. Roach, strong carry to the 40-metre line, still going, and all back slammed very heavily there by Chloe Jackson and company. Dibb again at dummy half, right to Blackwell, and Blackwell puts a step on and avoids the initial contact and is dragged back, unfortunately. But she'll play the ball right on halfway, third tackle. Ford finds Chester, and she's stopped just before the 40. Cowboys are central. They go right to Tillett. Back under goes Talisha Harden, and that's a good tackle from Paige Travis on Talisha Harden. Now, last tackle, Ford goes right to Little Tillett, puts up the high kick. I think that's Blackwell that's chasing, and it's knocked on by Abby Church. Picked up by Jasmine Peters. Alicia Ford waits a dummy half. They go left. That's Chester's first receiver. She'll just centralise things and calm things down. So we're about 9 minutes into this second half. She plays the ball forward, elects to go left, finds Dibb, cut out left here for Roach, who steps and pauses, she's figuring things out, but it's good defense. Oh, she's still standing. All right, Dibb's a dummy half now, third tackle. Oh, she elects to go left, and I think Dibb, she's been held up. All right, we're going up to the bunker, but I think Dibb scoot to the left-hand side. She has been held up with no error or anything like that. Hopefully it's not some sort of obstruction with her running behind Roach. Very close. But it's great defense from the Parramatta Eels fullback, Abby Church. Well done to her. The Cowboys still have the pill. And this is fourth tackle. And they're all the way out on the left-hand side. Cowboys running left to right of the screen. And she'll play the ball on the 10-metre line. It's coming back infield for Ford, then right to Chester, and Chester's just going to settle things down. They're a bit more central now, Cowboys, and Ford at dummy half goes right to Tillett, right to Blackwell, cut out right to Francesca Goldthorpe, and they are on the board. North Queensland, well worked, great pass from Crystal Blackwell, and it's 10-4 Big Buddy with a kick to come. 10 minutes in the second half, sensational. I'm not biased. That's a great pass from Blackwell. And Goldthorpe, man, she might be the Cowboys' best tonight so far. Top three for sure. 3 for sure. So I assume that Kira Dib is going to take the kick from the interchange sideline, right to Tillett. Blackwell was there. Wonder why Whitfeld's not there. Maybe it's because Blackwell might have a better passing game. So that was Blackwell well and truly off of her wing, being used as the fullback. So that's interesting. That's interesting. It's good to see Blackwell getting involved like that as well. Looks like Tillett's laying down the law as Dib. Oh, straight over the black dot. That's a great conversion from Kira Dib. Well done. 10-6. 10-6. Looks like we're going down to the wire in this one. Alrighty. This is the first time that Cowboys NRLW team have played at CommBank Stadium. The men's Cowboys team have yet to get a victory against Parramatta at CommBank. Hopefully, the Cowboys NRLW team can walk away with the victory against the Parramatta Eels at CommBank Stadium tonight. Kickoff commences. Tillett takes it on her own 20 passes left in field there for Lily Dick, and Lily Dick makes about 7 metres or so. So they're running left to right. On the side closest to the interchange sideline at the moment, it's being worked left in field here as Chester and Yarrow combine, and Yarrow takes the hit up to get over the 30-metre line. Second tackle, and they go left. Chester dummying and having the ball out in front of her and just putting questions to the Eels, and she's made a 10-plus metre carry there. That's a good carry from Chester. They go right to forward. Yarrow, ball plays out back to Tillett. Flat for Harden, but that's good defence there from the youngster Flurge in on the veteran Harden. But they're inside Parramatta territory now. That's Lily Dick left to Yarrow. And Yarrow, post-contact metres, gets her to 15 metres inside Eels territory. Last tackle from 30 metres out. Tillett puts in another bomb. And it's taken. Oh, no, it's dropped by Sally Faye, and the Cowboys have an opportunity to go back to back. Very, very good. Right. So Tillett taps it. They go left. And this is Chester with the hit up, and she's still standing. And looks like there's an injury here to a Parramatta forward. Alrighty. G'day, George. How you going, mate? I'm not too bad. How are you doing? It's all right. Eelsmen did very well tonight, 19-18. Yeah, thank you for the reminder there, George. Let's go into the team list again. So just concern here for Amiyatu, a late inclusion into the side. She might have to come off for a concussion test. But play resumes here, and this is Lily Dick, who is met solidly there by Ruben Sherrington. Brought down 5 metres out. They're left of the goalposts here in North Queensland. Forward at dummy half. Goes right out the back to Dib. Right to Tillett. Flat for Harden. Almost forward. But Harden is wrapped up. This is third tackle. They're 10 metres to the right of the goalposts, and 4 comes back left in field for Tillett. Left for Chester. Chester did run around her own player, but there was enough space to not warrant a penalty. Forward on the fourth. Right to the right-hand side. Ball passes to Tillett. Was it touched by Parramatta? I think that was touched by Parramatta, and the Cowboys are going to get 6 again. All right. It was almost there for forward. I wouldn't have blamed her if she put the head down. There was some space there. Well, I don't know if it actually was touched just quietly by Beckett. Okay. All right. So at scrum, 10 metres out, Tillett feeds, wraps around forward. Tillett, left to Dib, left to Blackwell, holds it, passes left to Whitfield, and I don't know, but she's got the knee to the face. The ref, what is she? He sets it up as a try. Whitfield has planted the ball down in the corner. There has been a second half change of position. Whitfield is playing on the wing. Blackwell is the fullback. And a nice play at the scrum. Ignited by Tallulah Tillett, wrapping around forward. It was at the back of the scrum. Then onto Dib. Blackwell left to Whitfield. And Whitfield puts it down. The Cowboys scored 2 tries in the space of 5 minutes. It's not confirmed yet. But you freaking beauty. It's not confirmed yet. Dib is having a good game. She's leading really well, but it is... Oh, it's close. It's not confirmed yet. Now it's confirmed. Sensational. Alrighty. But what I was trying to say before is that while Dib has had a lot of touches, she's done some really good things. In the games that Tillett and Dib have played together, Tillett clearly is the dictator. She is the one that is leading the troops more so than Dib. Dib's having a really good game. And so too is Tillett. As Dib shoots from the sideline, it's got the legs. Oh, it bounces off the post. It's 10 points to 0. And the people out at Combank who experienced the men's game are getting treated to an awesome women's game. And there's 19 minutes to go. And it looks like this one's going down to the wire as well. 10 points all. 4th place is on the line at the end of the round. The loser remains in 6th. This is massive. George asked, do you think Eels win the women's premiership? They can. Don't know if they will. All right, so this is taken on the foot by Goldthorpe, and it's found its way to Mackenzie Wheel, who steps over one Parramatta Eels player, and over the 20-metre line she goes. Still working her way, allowed to play. Over the 30 she goes, and getting to the 40. Still going, Mackenzie Wheel. Stopped 5 metres short of halfway, if you don't mind. She'll eventually play the ball. Forward, goes left. Chester now. Ball out in front, over halfway into Eels territory by 5 metres. And the concussion test has come for the youngster in jersey 17 for the Eels, as Lily Dick has a great carry. Background from Rugby Union. Made about 10 metres or so. 3rd tackle. This is forward, passing right to Tillett. Back under for Harden. Harden stopped just before the 20-metre line. That's a good tackle from Mahalia Murphy. Forward, goes right. Tallulah Tillett running before a flat ball to Jasmine Peters. Or looking for an offload and looking to explode through the line, but couldn't. This is last tackle. They're 10 metres out. Tillett on the last tackle. Puts in a cross-field kick. And it's taken on the floor there by the Parramatta Eels. Now, can they drive Pearson into the in-goal area? No, they cannot. So discipline here from the Cowboys. Is Church with a great scoot out of dummy half. Gets her to the 10-metre line. Discipline Cowboys. And this is Lindsay Tui now. She's met by Bree Chester and Mackenzie Wheel. And she stopped a few metres short of the 20. This is 3rd tackle. Church goes right-hand side. And this is Matayele running straight into Roach and Dib. And she gets to the 30-metre line. 4th tackle. Sherrington. Left. Pearson. Left. And can't quite... Well, maybe there wasn't Sherrington before, because that's Sherrington there. All right. So that's Todd Hunter that's out there on the paddock. And it's a good kick out of dummy half. It's gotten down to the Cowboys 20. For Crystal Blackwell, who passes to Whitfield, and Whitfield is met on the 30. Still standing, getting driven back, and she'll stand in the tackle. Tip it dummy up, goes left. Crystal Blackwell, good carry over the 40-metre line. Stopped about 5 short of halfway. Play the ball. That's a shotty. Play the ball. It's a shotty. Play the ball. Looking for a challenge. Maybe a foot or two by Todd Hunter. Are the Cowboys challenging it? They are. I don't think they're going to win this challenge. I'm sorry. I've been wrong before. Alrighty. So it's Jackson and Todd Hunter in the tackle. Jackson drops off. Todd Hunter's hip nudges Blackwell as she's trying to get up and play the ball. But I don't know. Alrighty. Oh, she's won it. She's won it. Oh, that's a nice piece of luck for Crystal Blackwell. That is a nice piece of luck. But Todd Hunter's hip did go into the side of her as she was trying to get up and play the ball, but we've seen that rule just a knock on in the past. Yeah, there's just a slight movement to the right by Todd Hunter. Well, there's 16 and a half minutes to go. 10 all. And it's been a strong game of footy. Good to see there's still a bit of a crowd out there at CommBank. So Cowboys, Roach taps the ball, passes right to Dib, out the back right to Wheel. Oh, right to Banu very late. And Banu, she wasn't entirely expecting it, and she got dragged back there. Emma Manselman's back out there on the paddock, and she passes right to Mackenzie Wheel, who gets things going forward, and she's still standing, gets away from 2, and gets to the 30-metre line. Oh, that's a second effort. That's a second effort. Fleur-Jean. It's tapped by Mackenzie Wheel. Oh, she nearly caught Fleur-Jean out. Again, potentially offside. So tackle 1, 22 metres out. Manselman, left for Tillett, left for Banu, and McWilliams and Banu collide, and Banu is stopped about 13 shy of the try line. They're central. Manselman goes left, finds Dib, and out left to Tillett, out left to Blackwell, who decides not to pass. I think that was the right move. Still standing is Blackwell. And she stopped about 4 shy of the try line. Third tackle on the extreme left, coming back in field for Dib, then Chester. And Chester just has the head up and centralises, or more or less centralises things here for North Queensland. Manselman runs to the right and passes to Tillett, who dummies, passes right to Peters, who puts the step on. She offloads back to Tillett, out right to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe scores! Goldthorpe scores to the corner despite the desperate Parramatta defence. Yes! Tallulah Tillett having a wower of a game, and so too is Francesca Goldthorpe. So it's Manselman, Tillett, a great dummy there, who then got it off to Peters, and Peters a nice strong offload back to Tillett, and Tillett got it to Goldthorpe, and despite the high-ish sort of tackle on Goldthorpe, she was not going to be wrangled in by Zali Faye. It's been a great battle between Zali Faye and Goldthorpe at the moment is up on points big time. Try confirmed, 14 points to 10. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Well done, Goldthorpe. And I've got to say, for as brilliant as Jakaya Whitfeld's ball carries are, as much work as she gets through, as Kira Dibb's bugger conversion stays to the right-hand side, it's 14 points to 10. The move to fullback for Blackwell and Whitfeld getting shifted to the wing is proving to be a bit of a masterstroke from Coach Ricky Henry at the moment. So there's 13 and a half minutes to go. Oh, yeehaw. Very good stuff. Alrighty. There's been a strong 6 odd people in the live stream tonight, and that, thank you very much for staying with us all throughout as Goldthorpe passes left to Banu, and Banu gets to the 20 and makes post-contact meters from that point. She's going to play the ball closest to the interchange sideline now. Manselman at dummy half goes left for Chester, or good contact on Chester by Parramatta, but Chester still stands. Second tackle. Manselman waits at dummy half. Left. Mackenzie Wheel. She gets over the 40-metre line. She's made a huge difference in her second stint. Manselman goes left and then back right. Oh, it knocks the ball on. Oh, man, she was moving too fast for herself even, and she's knocked the ball on. Now the Parramatta Eels have a chance to hit straight back. Oh, alrighty. I do feel, I don't quite know. I can look at it. I'll try to before play gets underway. But it does feel like that it's still even in regards to the errors. All right, so Parramatta, they win the scrum. They go out left for Beckett, then left for Fleur Jin. Fleur Jin bobbled herself, and she's tackled just inside of her own territory. Plays the ball just short of halfway. Beckett at dummy half, passes right in field for Murphy, and Murphy's met right on halfway by Wheel and Chester, and minimal gain there for Murphy. Good defence by North Queensland. 12 minutes to go. Todd Hunter, Arlo, Pearson. Oh, I think that was touched by the Cowboys. It could be 6 again here. Looks like it will. So completions, it's only 4 or 5 for North Queensland, only 3 for Parramatta Eels. And in these wet, sloppy conditions, that's fantastic stuff. As Jackson plays the ball, Todd Hunter goes left. Albert has the hit up, and she's greeted by Barnu and Mackenzie Wheel, but she's able to drive her way to the 30-metre line. Eels are running right to left of screen. Plays the ball. Todd Hunter flat for Church, running to the right-hand side. Oh, and knocked on by Mate LA. And it's picked up at the back there. I think we'll come back for a scrum back on the 20-metre line for North Queensland. It was just a bit high, it looked like, by Church for Mate LA. Oh, no, it wasn't too bad in the end. Wasn't too bad. Sort of bounced off of the top of her right shoulder. The Cowboys survive. And we're down to under 11 minutes to go. Kira Dip with ball in hand. The scrum is 22 metres out from the try line. Dib feeds it. Manselman at the back goes to the left-hand side. Passes left for Whitfield. And Whitfield, bumped back under her own 30. Gee whiz, that might work later on this season. That looked dangerous to try and put Whitfield away down the sideline. So Manselman waits at dummy half for the play the ball. It comes now. She passes right to Chester, and she only knows one way, straight and hard. And she's getting dragged back, though, by Arlo and McWilliams. Play the ball. Manselman runs to the right-hand side. Oh, what a smash by Albert. Oh, what a hit on Peacock by Albert. Chester left for Wheel. Players definitely know now that there's 10 minutes to go. Manselman on the last tackle goes right. Dib puts the ball up from halfway. It goes directly to the right-hand side. That's another one of those kicks that's gone directly to the right-hand side by Kira Dib, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Albert on Peacock. Oh, my God. He did put me in emergency ward B. Oh, all right. 14-10. 9 minutes remain. This is Arlo with the hit up. Parramatta Eels are central. That's first tackle. 5 metres inside. Thereabouts. Oh, that's touched again by Cowboys accidentally. So that's going to be an extra tackle here for Parramatta. And their fresh set starts on the Cowboys 40. Up towards the top of the screen. They come left in field for Pearson. Left there for, can't tell. Eels, Brianna Eels, of course. Todd Hunter, out back left for Pearson. Left for Beckett. Left for Gin. Gin beats Peters, but Tillett and Chester are there. This is second tackle. 25 metres out of Parramatta. That's a flat pass for Pearson. She's allowed to run. Mackenzie Wheel, still holding on to it. Gets the offload out to Albert. Oh, desperate tackle from Roach. They're about 8 metres out, and it's a scoot out of dummy half from Todd Hunter, who centralises Parramatta Eels' attack. It's a penalty for Parramatta Eels. North Queensland were offside. Ah. All right, 8 minutes to go. 14-10, 8 minutes to go. Todd Hunter taps it. Oof. And I think that's Brianna Eels with the hit up there. It is. Todd Hunter at dummy half. Goes out the back right to Arlo, who dummies but couldn't get the pass away if she wanted to. Good defense. Second tackle. Todd Hunter at dummy half. Right in front of the posts. Out back left for Pearson. Out back left for Beckett. Out back left for Church. Church goes at herself in good strong contact by Peters on Church. Third tackle. On the side closest to the interchange sideline. They go down that short side with Fleur Jin, who wants to offload but can't. That's good defense by Mantelman and Tallulah Tillett. Fourth tackle still on that interchange sideline. Back in field to the right-hand side for Mahalia Murphy. She's standing and brought down eventually now. So this is the last tackle. Todd Hunter. Todd Hunter decides to go right to Pearson. Crossfield kick. And it's knocked back by Parramatta. It's still last tackle. And I think Whitfield may have knocked it on in trying to pick up the loose bouncing ball. I think Cowboys are going to have to defend one more set here. 7 minutes to go. Alrighty. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, so play the ball here. 15 metres out. Todd Hunter left for Albin, who cuts back against the grain over the 10 and... a couple of meters inside the 10-meter zone. Has she knocked on? It's been knocked on. It's been knocked on by Albert. The captain's challenge is being asked for by Elsie Albert. It's being sent up. Yeah. It's being sent up. Truth. No. I don't think so. Unsuccessful challenge. And again, Crystal Blackwell involved. Her hand was on the top of the melon of Elsie Albert. There may have been a bit of pressure there. But I'm okay with it. I'm trying not to be biased. There was a touch there by Blackwell. That's okay. 14-10, 6.5 minutes to go. Errors have crept up in this second half, but it hasn't. It's not been any less exciting, this one. Alicia Ford has the hit up. So both Manselman and Ford are out there. Both completion rates are above 80%. And it's Blackwell left in field for Peters, and she stands and continues. Was that stripped out? It's a strip. No? What's the call? The Cowboys have got a captain's challenge. All right. So Jasmine Peters has knocked the ball on and gifted an opportunity for Parramatta to strike back. I still think, I can't quite tell, but it looks like it's still just ever so slightly sprinkling out there. Oh, okay, look at that. Territory's been 100% for Parramatta the past 5 minutes. As they win the scrum, they go right. Church is tackled on the 20-metre line. Todd Hunter at dummy half goes left for Arlo. Dummies and goes straight and hard, and she's brought down by 3 Cowboys. Parramatta is central. Second tackle, Todd Hunter. Big step to the left, and then eventually got it out to Eels, who drives low and hard in the stop 5 metres out, left of the goalposts here. Todd Hunter goes left, who she feigned to go right, but she went left and found Murphy, but she's met immediately by 4 Cowboys defenders. This is fourth tackle, 5 minutes to go. Only a few metres out. Todd Hunter, poor service, out the back to Arlo, and she's wrapped up. All right, so last tackle. But it was a poor, okay, so a penalty for Parramatta. It was a poor play. All right. So Todd Hunter taps it 10 meters out, gives it to Albert of all players, and Albert is eventually brought down. Cowboys battling desperately here. Todd Hunter at dummy half, flat there for Arlo. Arlo still stands, but there's 3 defenders, including Mornsel and Yarrow. Todd Hunter at dummy half, directly out back left to Pearson, who... Oh, Mahalia Murphy's dropped the ball. She bobbled it. I'm not biased. Yes. Mahalia Murphy drops the ball after a poor pass by Rachel Pearson. Well, Lily Peacock looks to be potentially concussed or in Disneyland. A little bit fatigued. All right. 4 minutes to go. All right. 4 minutes to go. And Tillett feeds the ball. It goes out left. Dib left for Roach, and Roach is smacked by Rachel Pearson. And Roach gets to the 20-meter line. They've got to get to their kick here, North Queensland, as Ormond Mornsel has a carry. She bounces away from 2, but Pearson was there to stick to her like glue. She plays the ball in the 30. Tillett, left. Dib, left. Roach, straight and hard, gets to the 40. Oh, she's getting pushed back here with Elsie Albert involved. Plays the ball just short of the 40 on the 3rd. Manselman right infield for Chester. Oh, man, Arlo and Chester collide. They collide big time. And Chester asked to go back. Plays the ball. Manselman right. This is Lily Dick, who comes back infield towards the ruck. And she enters Parramatta territory here. Manselman goes right to Lula Tillett. Puts the kick downfield. It's taken on the full there by Zali Faye, 15 metres out from her own try line. She's running back centre field, and the kicker, Tillett, is there to greet her and drag her back a little bit. Tillett has been really good tonight as Church gets to dummy half, passes right infield here for Mate LA. She runs to the right-hand side and finds Ormond Mornsel and Kira Dibb. There's 2.5 minutes to go. Pearson goes right. This is Lindsay Tui. She picked out Dibb, and Dibb was there to greet her. Emu King, Sup Legends Goldthorpe. Any relation to Noel Goldthorpe? I can't think of that, Emu King, but thank you very much for coming in and saying g'day, man. All right. There is now exactly 2 minutes to go. The 4th tackle comes here. Albert plays the ball left for Arlo. Left for Brianna Eels, who drops the ball. The Cowboys are under 2 minutes away from picking up a victory at CommBank Stadium against the Parramatta Eels. But the Parramatta Eels, they have worked so hard tonight, who have been without Kennedy Cherrington, Rory Owen, Cassie Tohi Hiku, but there's still so much class and heart with this Parramatta Eels side. It's not funny. So there's about... All right. So Manselman goes right. Dibb beats 1 and gets to the 40. And she'll play the ball now. Manselman goes right. Alicia Ford at first receiver. I think she may have copped a high shot. Ref, a fraction high. Second tackle. Manselman runs to the right-hand side over the 30. Beats 1 and is eventually brought down by Brianna Eels. They're 22 metres out here. Parramatta's still got to be disciplined. Ford, very flat for Yarrow. Spins away from 1. Albert holds on to her and is eventually brought down. 4th tackle, 11 metres out, central, Manselman, right, Tillett, afforded a run. Oh, what's the call here? It's been knocked on by Cowboys, the Eels. They're going to have themselves about 40 seconds to go 90 metres here. All right. 14:10. There's now under 40 seconds to go. The clock hasn't stopped yet. Okay, the clock has stopped now. Oh, not to stick the boot in, but someone like a Rory Owen, she can go coast to coast. Eels with a scrum on the 10-metre line. Pearson feeds it. It goes out the back to the right-hand side for Mate LA, and good contact by Roach on Mate LA. 25 seconds to go. Ruben Cherrington, left in field here for Lindsay Tui. Got to the 20-metre line. 15 seconds to go. Cherrington. This might be the last play of the game here. 10 seconds remain right now. Pearson at the back left here for Beckett. Left to Murphy. Rainbow ball way out left for Zali Faye. Goldthorpe is there to capture it. Or Faye was able to get the offload out. But Ford cleans up Flurgin, and North Queensland Cowboys win at Combank Stadium, coming from 10 points to 0 behind early on in that second half. And they win 14 points to 10 at Combank. The first Cowboys team to defeat a Parramatta side at Combank Stadium. Yeehaw! Well done. And the Cowboys, they finished this round in 4th spot. Parramatta will remain in 6th. But despite the handful of injuries for Parramatta, they took the Cowboys to the limit. They played with a lot of heart, determination, physicality. But really, the difference in the end was Ricky Henry's masterful change for Whitfeld to be fullback in the first half, but then be shifted out to the left wing in the second. Blackwell plays fullback, and it was Whitfeld that scored one of the 3 tries in that second half, and Blackwell was involved in a couple of try assists for the Cowboys in that second stanza. The Cowboys, in a high-quality game of footy, walk away with the 2 points, the victory out at Combank. Well done. So what does that mean for next weekend? The North Queensland Cowboys, I will bring up the draw in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Next weekend, North Queensland Cowboys, they host the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs at 6:15 in the evening for Sunday twilight footy. Whereas for the Parramatta Eels, they are at Suncorp Stadium. They take on the Brisbane Broncos, and let it be said, let it be known that the Parramatta Eels have been known to cause a boil over at Suncorp Stadium a couple of times. They don't play too badly. So just to confirm, Cowboys, they are 4th. The Parramatta Eels, they remain in 6th position. Parramatta still in the top 6, but it's the Cowboys who are up in 4th position, alone on 8 competition points. That is an enormous victory. There's been a couple of concerning comments about the quality of NRLW this weekend with a lot of blowouts. Well, there you go. There's a belter. So George Allen, absolutely kicking the front door in. He's lost the plot. He's not happy. Emu King, a nice away win. George Allen is going to be there next weekend. He's going to Suncorp Stadium. Good on you, man. Hope you have a good weekend. Emu King, all the Queensland men's teams lost weekend. How'd the Queensland women's teams go? Broncos easily accounted for the Canberra Raiders. The Gold Coast Titans went down pretty decisively to the champions, the Sydney Roosters, and the Cowboys defeat the Eels at Combank Stadium. Mum, well done. Go the Cowboys. Thank you, Mum. And that wraps things up. Thank you very much for everybody that came in and said g'day. And I'll see you guys probably next Sunday for a couple of games next weekend. Headlined probably by the Sydney Roosters versus Newcastle Knights in the NRLW. That is a blockbuster. Emu King, good call, bro. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a very strong week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Take care. Adios.